Hi there, everyone.
Hi.
Uh, Speaking of nature, um, I live kind of on the top of a secluded mountain, and I have a lot of vegetable gardens and a fruit orchard and lots of perennial gardens. And when my tower went up, one of the first things I did was connect to the soul in the best way that I knew how and ask the soul if they could please um, ask the porcupine, the deer, and the skunk to stop eating the leaves and the branches and the fruits off of my orchard. And every single night around 4:30, I would go down and there would be the porcupine, either up in the apple tree or in the pear tree, breaking branches. I mean, it looked like a tornado had hit my orchard. And I asked the tower to do this. And from that day on, I have not seen a deer, a skunk, a porcupine, nothing. I mean, so that was obviously remarkable. And then the other thing I've noticed is that the vegetables I'm growing, I mean, I have Brussels sprouts that are, the usually the bushes are about maybe 3 feet high. Mine are like 5 feet. I mean, they are so big. They're practically as tall as I am. And that's the same with all the tomato plants and all of the outside plants. My kale is like these huge bushes. I mean, I don't know. I grow organically, and I usually have a lot of success growing, but this is like off the charts. So it's clearly having an effect on my property, which is wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that, and that's beautiful. And it sounds like a paradise there with all those organic fruits and vegetables and
Pretty nice.
Well, let me respond to Ann too in terms of nature. So Ann, I've always had an ant problem, okay? And but since I got my tower and I've taken on a new attitude, I said, so this exterminator was coming by and he says, Mr. Yarian, would you like me to take care of your ants? And I said, no, I think the ants have the right to live too. And I've struck a pact with them. Stay out of my house and I will spare your life. You have all outdoors, just stay out of my house. And guess what? No more ants. I said, as long as they know where they need to be and I know where I need to be and we have a pact. And since I've had my tower, I've had no ants. I'm loving it. And my neighbors complain about the ants. I go, well, they need a place to live too. You need to have pact with them. You need to come up with an agreement. That's what they look at me like, are you crazy? I go, my ants aren't coming to my house. They know better. Okay.